Day 142, or May the 22nd. There are some things that are guaranteed. Our thoughts today are rooted in Job chapter 19, verse 25. I know that my Redeemer lives, and that in the end he will stand on the earth. First, the big picture surrounding this verse. More words from Bildad that are brushed aside by Job, who is more convinced than ever that God has it in for him and his friends are not supportive at all. He feels absolutely rejected and alone. He is in the all-too-common position of being surrounded by people, but feeling totally isolated. Job reminds his friends that ultimately everyone is answerable to God, and that includes them. In all this uncertainty, Job is certain about one thing at least, and that is that in God his Redeemer he has someone who is totally dependable. I believe it is perfectly acceptable to think of God as our Redeemer, even though it is Jesus who is the sacrifice that actually redeems us. In just the same way, we can think of Jesus as our comforter and guide, even though it is actually the Holy Spirit who fulfills this ministry within us. These are just two of the aspects of worshipping a triune God, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And now, today's action step. In a world where less and less is permanent and more is uncertain, isn't it refreshing to hear Job's words of assurance? He declares that he knows, not that he hopes, but that he knows that his Redeemer lives. This is not conditional upon how much faith Job has, because the reality of it is that his Redeemer lives whether he believes it or not. That's a mistake too many make today. Believing that God does not exist or is not interested in mere humanity does not make it so. God is still the same yesterday, today, and forever. In our most positive times, when God is particularly close to us, he is no more real than when we doubt his very existence. It's worth recalling this in our low times. We can always say, I know that my Redeemer lives.